How's this fight go again?
Oh boy, here we go. One of these days I'll get to claim that 100 bonus causality. Six-second countdown. Party is south. Starting on 4. Then swap. And stay. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking north. Move. Move. That's not my left. I go that way. Oops, my bad. I was looking in the wrong direction.
I'm sorry if you lost, Miku. Please no.
Pretty south. Starting on 2. Stay. And swap. Stay. Swap. Boss is looking north. Move.
What? Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. Yep. My bad. I don't know clockwise from counterclockwise, apparently.
Comes out.
I just guess every time.
It's because we set the clocks back, it's understandable.
Oh, it's behind an hour.
Party is north. Starting on 2. Stay.
Y'all better get out of here.
And swap.
No, you can stay.
Stay. Swap. Boss is looking north. Move.
There's someone.
Move.
think I was
There's 3
confused.
towers on A2B. Unlucky.
I messed that up.
Let's go.
Was-
Somebody else.
I was gonna say, does everyone know where they messed it up? Like, that's all that matters. Like, so long as we know what's going on. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Blue left
Comes
too.
out.
What?
I was just shaking off the rust.
What if you shake all the rust off and there's nothing left?
Shame.
What if we're just a pile of rust?
Always has been.
Party is north. Starting on 4. And we're staying.
Stay
And we're staying.
away.
Wait. Wait. Boss is facing north. Move. Towers. Watch out for ads. Boss is looking north. Your Revoke. My Voke. In partners starting at A. Going left. Move. Look at your debuffs. DPS will be doing towers. In first. And out. Boss is looking at A. Starting on 2 side. And you're staying. Staying all 3. Wait. Wait. Boss is looking at 1. Party is in. Boss is looking north. When it teleports, it'll be looking at 1. Boss is looking at 1. Dark Towers. AoE. Boss is looking north. Your Voke. My Voke. Big hit incoming. Make sure people are top for it. Wherever the boss drops, you treat it as north. 5 and 7 are the first ones in. Five and 7 are in. Six, 8 in. 1, 3, get ready to move in. 1, 3, you can move in after you cross. Two, 4 will move in after. 2, 4 is moving in here. Two died immediately. 4 died because 2 didn't have partner. Alright, good. Countdown out.
Yeah, I was scrambling looking for the graph on Discord.
I don't see how that's any different from what was stated.
Party is north. Starting on 4. Then we are swapping. Then we are staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking north.
It's worse than Fall Guys.
Move. Move. Watch out for ads. Possibly looking north. Oh, that's the wrong spot. Your evoke. My evoke. In spread, starting at Bravo. Going right. Move. Look at your debuffs. DPS will be doing towers. Out first. Then in. Starting on 1. Then we are swapping. Then we're staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking at 2. Party is in. AoE. When boss TPs, it'll be looking at 1. Boss is looking at 1. It's the light towers. AoE. Boss will be looking north. Watch out. Your evoke. My evoke. Big hit. Remember, wherever the boss drops, you treat that as north. 5 and 7 are the first ones in. Five and 7 are starting in. 6-8 move in. 1 and 3 move in. Badger and Eco died to straight damage. You're missing
Extra
temperance.
died to straight, I believe, as well.
Maybe. I was focused on figuring out why people died. There was also no mitt around. I didn't see any. at least. Maybe not any of you guys.
I threw Shake out early, which was my bad.
Okay, that's fine. Remember, use Temperance and honestly, Bell probably gets a lot of value there. Everybody's taking it at minimum 3 hits, and if anything, you can pop it early. So if you have Temperance and Bell, and it's reaches the entirety of the arena, so you can reach everyone. You baited the ad, okay. Okay. Means the people who weren't supposed to take towers need to move in closer. And the people who are north and south also need to be closer to make sure they're not taking ads. Alright. Countdown's out. Party is north. Starting on 4. Then we're swapping. And we're staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking north. Move. Hours.
I'm in the wrong place.
Yep. It's okay.
For Limicot, are we supposed to do the thing like in p12s where the number that's getting dashed to moves a little bit forward?
No.
No, okay.
You just need to be stacked on top of each other. Yeah, because you're not taking so. The only reason we did that in P2S was because we're taking solo instances of damage.
Yeah,
but
you want to
here
be
the
up against the
dash
wall.
does damage too, right?
The dash is minimal damage.
It's like 7k.
Yeah, and if we have appropriate min healing in between, it's minimal damage. Party is south. Starting on 4. Staying. And swapping. Stay. Swap. Boss is looking north. Move. You're missing a tower at Delta.
That was me again.
It's
Sorry.
okay.
Okay.
Unsure.
I was
looking for
ever.
this. Alright. Countdown's out. Party is south. Starting on 2. And we're staying. And we're swapping. Stay. Swap. Move. Hours. Watch out for ads. AoE. Your evoke. My book. Out, partners. Starting at Charlie. Going left. And move. Look at your debuffs. Move. It's out first. Then in. What?
Oh,
Is that your tower or mine?
I couldn't tell you.
I saw my debuff swap, so I thought I was good, but maybe the check was... Oh, okay.
That
Alright.
check is bullshit. Also, whoever had the drop was real close to that tower.
I was a little slow getting out. I'm sorry. I was in the back.
Yes, I was hoping I could, hide behind that, but evidently not.
Party is south. Starting on 2. Then we're staying. Then we're swapping. Stay. Swap. Move. Move.
That's an awful check for my slow brain.
The markers being out further than I thought than they normally are actually does kind of mess with me. Countdown's out. For me, yeah, a little bit. So I use them for shot calling. Oh, fuck. Where's that? Party is south. Starting on 4. And we're staying. And we're swapping. Stay. Swap. Boss is looking north. Move. Others go left. Watch out for ads. Boss is looking north. Your evoke. My evoke. In partners, starting at Bravo. Going right. Move. Get your debuffs. DPS will be doing towers. This will be in first. And out. Starting on one side. Then we are swapping. And we are staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking at 2. Party out, tanks in. Boss will turn and he'll be looking at north. Move.
Dark Towers.
Dark Towers. Boss is looking north. Your evoke. My evoke. Remember, where the boss drops, you treat that as north. 5 and 7 are the first ones in. Five and 7, you need to move a little.
I
Yep.
stepped in the wrong
6,
spot.
8, move in.
Oh my god.
5 and 7, you guys were down directly west. You guys should have been northwest, boss relative. You guys gave no space to
Yeah.
2 and
We
4.
kind of blasted you
Or
guys
1 and
were-
3.
Yeah.
Slice is proximity damage, so it dropped on me and then towards you. And so that distance is smaller than the width of the arena.
Alright.
Alright.
Put the markers back to their position. And just move them a little. Just a little bit.
Why were they moved so far out?
They cover the corners of the octagon or whatever during limit cut, and so it
Gotcha.
makes it hard for the DPS to like see where to tuck themselves in.
It's not just the DPS. It's
Well,
anybody.
DPS and the healers, but the tanks have tank privilege, so it doesn't matter for us.
I mean, touch the wall is death for everybody.
Yeah, but you can be closer. Party is north. Starting on 2. Then we're swapping. And we're staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking north. And move. Move. Look out for ads. Boss is looking north. Your vote. I vote. Oh, partner is starting at Bravo. Going right. Move. Gear debuffs. Supports are doing towers. In first. And out. Oh my god, that was a little further out.
Sucks.
That's on me. FYI, for towers, you can drop them directly on the cardinal markers. That's the easiest way to do it and guarantee the boss doesn't move further forward or backwards. So like if we're like on Bravo, or like a little in front of Bravo, the tower should end up at 2 and 3 every single time.
Regardless
Sounds
of in
up.
out.
Hmm?
Regardless of in out.
Yeah. Because if you do, even if it's in second, right? Because if it's out second,
Yeah,
it's
there's
easy to
time.
put them on the markers. If it's in second, if you guys are too close to each other, you will end up hitting other people. Like you'll hit each other potentially with the towers. So it's easier, and the distance is short enough that you can almost always make it to the inner cards. Party is north, starting on 2. And we're staying. And we're staying, all 3. Stay. Stay. Boss is looking north. And move. Towers. Look out for ads.
Was I in the wrong spot? I think I was.
There was an unresolved tower from where I was. Checks in this fight can be bad, so just make sure you're standing in it until your debuff changes. That was also why we died when I griefed us. So I was a little impatient trying to keep the boss center.
It's like fallback.
You know the tower is resolved appropriately when your debuff swaps, is the check, by the way. So if you look at your debuffs and it changes color, then you know you've done the tower right.
Or you receive damage from the hit.
Or you receive damage, yeah.
Imagine looking.
No, we don't do that.
Party is south, starting at 4. Stay. Then swap. Stay. Swap. And move. Powers. Look out for ads. AoE. Boss is looking north. Go revoke. I evoke.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Out. Spread. Starting at Charlie. Going right. Move. Gear debuffs. DPS are doing, or supports are doing towers in first, then out. Starting on 1. And we're staying. Then we're swapping. 1 stay, swap. Stay. Swap. Party is out. AoE. Boss is looking at 1. When the boss teleports, it will still be looking at 1.
My turn.
Boss is looking at 1. It's light towers. Boss is looking north. No revoke. My evoke. I'm also giving Ika TBN because she has caster HP, so I assume it's working for everyone else because they're living. Big hit. Remember, wherever boss drops, you treat that as north. 5 and 7, the first one's in.
Behold such power as you never wield.
2-4 move. 6-8 move in. 1-3 move in as soon as you cross.
I walked into the wall.
2-4 move in. Wait for the fires to disappear, then we're going to 1. Do not res until you're past the 1.
Temple B.
Yes. My reprisal, my missionary, my tank LB. Oh, you
I got it.
Pick up extra. Boss will stay looking at 1.
When did you cancel, Kaz?
He's up. 2A. We're starting on 1. We're doing partners. We're staying on 4 side. Here. Here. And we're U-turning the middle. Swap and U-turn. Oh, it was not
Oh,
swap.
I'm so fucking. God damn it.
Say, my theory shall be proven as fact.
Okay, pause real quick. You know how we're supposed to do like the compression strat? We're compressing, like the side that is getting cleaved is compressing inwards, right? So if we start on A, what is it? Let me think about this. So I'm here. So if 4 sides getting cleaved, I'm starting on this side, and so I'm closest to the northern orb, right? And then
Sure.
if 4 sides
We
getting-
actually haven't talked about it as a group yet, so.
yeah.
So, in thinking on that, I understand the PF strat a lot better for.
Yeah, I'm like trying, because I'm trying to think.
I think the computation's a lot simpler for doing the PF strat, so I was gonna say like
Yeah.
it makes more sense to have a designated out group and a designated in group.
Yeah. Okay. In which case, let's clear some markers real quick. Let's talk. Okay. So waymarks clear. Okay. So basically, there's going to be an orb, right? That's not an orb. This is an orb.
It's not a
And
knife.
so there's going to be 4 spots, right? Because half the. Let's move 3 a little bit closer.
I can't see anything. It's too bright.
Okay, so these are the 4 spots, and this is because half the arena is getting cleave, right? So what you can do is you can just pick a spot, to be honest. It doesn't really matter who's where as long as you're partnered up. Okay, sounds good. So Badger, you and I, we will always be closest to the orb, and you need to be hugging it as much as possible.
Okay.
So this makes sense if, for example, the B side is getting cleaved, right? If the D side is getting cleaved instead, we mirror the positions. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so this is all looking at the boss, right? We're looking at the boss. So even if we start north or south, Badger, you and I are always the 2 closest to the boss, closest to the edge. And then who's that? Ika and Kryn, you guys are always the furthest. And then Victor, Minku, Irie, and Extra are the ones on the sides, like the inner halves, right? Does that make sense to everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Some notes of warning for me and Badger in particular. It's easy if you move your map to a top-down view and then hug the orb as much as possible. There's no spread for the first set. It is always partners first. It can be spread at the 3rd set afterwards, but then for the 3rd set you have the entirety of the arena to work with, so you just do your normal spread positions. So this is exclusively for the start of Superchain 2A. So some notes, Badger and I, we need to be as close to the orb as possible because there's an out going off in the middle of the arena, so we can't be like all the way up here. For Kryn and Ika, because you guys are the furthest back, you guys should be popping sprint to resolve everything. So as soon as you're in position for partners, pop sprint. Because what's going to happen is we're going to go from these positions, we're going to go middle, and then either we keep going to where Charlie is and there's another orb, or we make a U-turn and come back. Those are the possible combinations. The second one will always be in. So after your first partner cleaves, you're always sprinting middle. I recommend sprinting in general because you don't really need it for Super Chain 2B. You don't really need it. It's a lot simpler to do, but for 2A, it is almost a necessity for Ika and Kryn, who are in the furthest back because of the timing. So the order of mechanics is there's a partner with a cleave, then you go under the boss and do the second cleave, and then you either run through, depending on where the long chain is, to north or the opposite direction of where you started, or you make a U-turn back while dodging the 3rd cleave. And so that's just how the order of the mechanics is. And so it's a lot of movement. Feel free to just drop DPS and then make the movements. This is something that you can sim too, and we will be simming it, but while we're doing it, feel free to drop DPS. It is the second to last mechanic, so focus on doing it right. Questions, comments?
it make better sense to put non-casters in the back? Or does it really make a difference?
You have to sprint either way. To be honest, if it was a summoner, it would be irrelevant. Honestly, on Red Mage, it's kind of also irrelevant because there's not enough time to slide cast your way through it. So either you hold a melee combo and go through it, or you sack the GCD for, or you use like Swift Cast Acceleration. Right. Yeah. So, yeah. The only like, it's definitely easier to be on 2 than 1 because we have to be so close to the orb. Say that again.
If it's out, and partners distance is considerable.
It's never out in partners initially. For 2A, these spots we're establishing are only for the very first chain in 2A. Like these partner positions we're establishing. It cannot be out partners because if it was out partners, Badger and I would not have a safe spot because the middle is also getting an out. It is only partners is the only chain.
Then it can be out.
2B
Those can be out, yeah.
2B ends on an out spread.
Because I saw like I think it was Hector's guide where someone stands very much far.
So okay, yeah. So there's an alternative where Badger and I are allowed to like go all the way over here, and then we can resolve the out here. I think it's easier to move as a unit so that your other people aren't looking around the arena and wondering why other people are off to the side. So I am personally in favor of Badger and I's doing 2A. So Badger and I have to take a partner stack. There's no in or out. No, it's for the first one. It's for the first one. So if the orb is on A, no.
If you can
So
be out for that,
yep, go.
then it cannot be in.
So
If you can resolve that on the
yes.
boss,
So SC2A starts with exclusively a partner. There's no in-out with it. There's an in-out in the middle of the arena, which is why Badger and I can't be, for example, resolving our partners up here, because we get cleaved by the middle. But with the partners we're establishing right now, it is only partners. There's no in or out with it.
Yeah, the 2 orbs at the start, in the middle, and whatever we're not at, are both out mechanics.
Yeah.
The second one, we're always in the middle at B, and third one, we're either going north or south and doing an out spread.
We're either going straight through the boss or making a U-turn. And the way you identify that is you look for the 2 red or purple chains. It'll all be purple +1. And then you just go, the long purple / red chain is where you end up at. Okay. Extra, did you save the markers with the slightly adjusted inner cardinals? Okay. I'll update these. Okay. Alright. Ready, checks out. Countdown's out. Oh god, my controller.
That's what you like to hear at the 2.
We're okay.
What do you mean, oops?
My controller's been having connection issues. I think it's either the wire. I don't actually know.
Do you have a lot of stuff plugged into your motherboard?
Yes.
I had an issue where I didn't have enough, like, the motherboard itself couldn't take all of those USB things, and the
Guardians North.
the bus kept giving
Guardian
out.
2. Yeah, it's anytime I adjust the cable. We're staying, and then swapping. Stay. Swap. But, like, I don't really know the resolution of that, because it's like, I use everything that's plugged into the computer. So I'm just thinking,
Get more power. Or get a more powerful
Mobo.
Mobo.
Move.
Ah,
Horse. Watch out for ads.
What do you mean?
Bad. Just looking north. Revoke. I'm just gonna put this here. My Voke.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
In partners, starting at Delta. Going right. And move. Look at your debuffs. DPS will be doing towers. In first. And out. Good.
how are you alive, Irie?
Starting at 3.
Nice shot.
Starting at 3. Then swapping. Then staying. Swap. Stay. Party is out.
What happened to Minku? She get clipped by the DPS
AoE.
drop?
Went to the wrong side. Wrong time.
Boss will turn and look at north.
I'm helping.
Those light towers. Boss will be looking north. Your Voke. My Voke. We will not have Dark Missionary for this mechanic. Remember, where the boss drops is north, 5 and 7 are in. 5 and 7 start in. Six, 8 move in. Three, move in. 2 and 4, move in. Dodge the fires. Wait. Go to 1. Cross the bridge and then go. Raise. Oh, that's gonna be sus. Pico falls through. We're using LB. We're using LB. My reprisal.
That was super too early. We're
okay.
fucked.
No, we're okay. It'll catch this. Get her up. Pace up. Minku's got the Swift. Focus on doing the mechanic. You can drop DPS if you need to. We're starting south. Doing partners on the 2 side. then we are staying in middle. We're staying on the 2 side the entire time. Go middle and stay. Goss through, go north. We're staying on the 2 side. Then we're spreading.
So much radiation.
The thing I just invuln Victor is the thing we're both invulning, where you run under the boss and I run out.
Oh, the
Air D logos or
AMP?
Apple D logos. Yeah.
What's Super Chain Burst?
Hmm?
Super Chain Burst.
Super Chain Burst is anytime a laser comes out of the... or any mechanic comes out of an orb. I want to say it's specifically the laser, but I could be wrong.
I believe the laser's radiation.
Oh, okay. So
I
Burst
think
is the AoE
burst
around
is when you're standing in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Countdown's out.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest.
It's a good limit cut though.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you're 2 and 4, make sure you're... as soon as you take laser, just take like a north-south cardinal boss relative. Because there will never be an AoE there, and you don't have to worry about proximity hits anymore, because you've already resolved it. Party is south, starting on 4. Then we're staying. And we're staying. Stay. Stay. Move. Towers. Watch out for ads. AoE. Your evoke. My evoke.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
In partners, starting at Delta. We are going left. Move. Look at your debuffs. DPS will be doing towers. This is out first. Then in. Starting on 1. Then we're swapping. Then we're staying. Swap. Stay. Boss is looking at 4. Party is in. Boss is looking at 4. When it TPs, it'll be looking at 1. Boss is looking at 1. Dark Towers. This will be looking north. God. Your Voke. My Voke. Big hit. Remember, where the boss drops, you treat that as north. 5 and 7 are the first pair in. Blue.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
6-8 in. 1-3 in. Oh, you got clipped by the dash. You don't have to be R4.
Clipped. She stood in the middle.
Ah, she got clipped. It was
Eviscerated.
Are you okay?
I am good.
You don't have to stand. So you don't have to stand too close, and you also don't have to be very far apart. Like the distance between me and Ika right now is more than sufficient to take both lasers. So just in case like people try to move too close to like for some reason or like move out too much, like this is enough distance to take both lasers and not clip the other person. You could technically move even closer, but you know, you have space, might as well use it. Countdown's out. Check your food.
Show me your all, that I might become divinity manifest. From nothing I mold life.
Party is south. Starting at 4. Then we're staying. Then we're staying. Stay. Stay. And move. Others going left. Watch out for ads. That check for you, Victor.
This game is bullshit.
Every time I see you run through, I'm like, he's gonna get hit. Watch out, Extra.
And every time you're right.
My vote.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
In spread, starting at Alpha. You're going right. Move. Look at your debuffs. Supports are doing towers. It's in first. And out.
You cannot escape my
Starting at 1. Then we are swapping. Then we are staying. Starting at 1, swap, and then stay. Swap, and then stay. Boss is looking at 4. Party is in. Boss is looking at 4. When it trumps, it will be looking at 1. So it's looking at 1. This is light towers. Hey, we. Boss is looking north. Your evoke. My evoke. Big hit incoming.
Kind of sounds like big kitten coming.
God, I wish my allergies could take me out. Remember, wherever the boss lands, you treat that as north. 5 and 7 are the first pair that are in. 5 and 7 are in.
That's fun.
6, 8 move in. 1 and 3, when you cross, move in. Too far. A little bit more, Victor. 2, 4 move in.
Oops.
Go to 1. Make sure you cross at 1 before you raise. Or tank LBing.
Nah, we can make it without.
I can live it. See? Didn't need it.
I used it.
Where? I don't see it.
2A, focus on doing the mechanic. Starting at 1. It is partners on the 2 side. 2, then we're swapping when we go middle, and then we're staying as we run through. Swap and go middle. Stay and run through. Wait, then it's spread. Party is out. Oh,
Party in?
Victor, this is where you run it. Sorry, party there.
No, party's out,
Oh.
actually.
No, that was party. And
Is up,
Sure,
up,
just-
up, up, up.
yeah,
Well, I
it's not
thought party should be on the hitbox.
Party should be on the hitbox, yeah, I misprocessed that mechanic, sorry. So, well, okay, so in
So
general,
for that one, after Super Chain 2, party just goes to the hitbox edge.
yeah, you
That's
just stand
it.
on the hitbox. And
You
then
don't
let
have to
tanks
worry
do it.
about
gonna
processing
name
that
one?
mechanic.
Starting at
You're
3,
The tanks are going to invuln.
Okay.
starting on 3 outside, then you're going to 2 side, out of the hitbox. 2,
That one's easier.
I think that was 3, I could have been wrong. It's hard to see from my angle.
So yeah, it's 8 o'clock, but yeah, the party just goes to the hitbox edge, and the tanks deal with the boss for that. So one tank will run far out, one tank will run boss center, and those two will take the hits with invuln.
This is the same strat Cheat Static uses, so I'll find the VOD of them doing it, and then you'll see it from a tank perspective, but like you'll see the principle of it, of using tank invulns.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pretty straightforward.
yeah.
We don't take anything.
Yeah, that was good. We made it to 2A, that's the prog point.
Regularly.
One more major mechanic. So tomorrow, we'll sim 2A and 2B. That's what we'll spend the hour on. And then starting next week, or I guess starting Tuesday, which is like the start of the raid week, we're back to regular schedule stuff. Repair 3, yeah. I think you took an extra instance of damage, because you died after.